Mothoons. I need to rename them. Now is they have a lot of variations. So these things, they start off like at a larval stage, similar, and they mimic another creature, the ceiling snakes, but their larval stage is a bit more plush, and they have mandibles. And they eventually eat enough, like a caterpillar. They spin a cocoon, and that becomes their permanent home. It's like I threw a bunch of insects together, but for the main base, which is the moth, I kept it to where they have most moth qualities, but they also spin a cocoon and stay in that cocoon. And it's a soft kind, not like butterflies, which have, most of them have hard shells. No, we're talking soft silk. I believe, or like to think that depending on where they end up spinning the cocoon, their appearance changes to match said habitat better. But due to the way they're not found everywhere, of course. The way they form, they end up being stuck to their cocoons. So, think of a spider dropping from its silk web onto something that also has praying mantis arms. That's kind of what this creature is. The railhub moth creatures have evolved to sort of trade. So I'm gonna keep that. Steelers. Take a rat, or no, not rat. Take a chicken, get rid of all its fur, and combine its body with a raccoon. That is what steelers are. So whalers are basically pale lizards that also have octopus suction cups and python features. Next up are firelights. Firelights are my favorite kind of creature because take a bat and a firefly, boom. And they're so fucking cute. I want to make them cute at least. So we're going to do one last entity. And then the 4 current types of foliage I have. Will I be adding more? I want to, but I don't have any ideas right now. And it's just great that today's last entity, the last entity on the list for right now, is the worst. It's fucking teeth nightmares. They're the most annoying because I combine the worst creatures to ever fucking exist into one. Imagine a mole, a leech, and a mosquito combined that also has the size of a fucking cat. And 8 legs. It has 8 legs. Already off to a horrible start when their color is a dark brownish and their body is lumpy and covered in a layer of slime. Not only are these creatures built to disrespect anything they hunt, they're even worse because they use anti-clogging venom. So what they do is they tunnel underground. And when they find prey, they pop out of the ground, latch onto that person or thing, and thrash the fuck around. In doing so, create a large wound, blood loss, Foliage. I had some mushroom type ones, but there's 4 different types. Bamboo kind of base one, and then algae. Moss and algae. I'm gonna give myself a challenge and make 8 different kinds of foliage here. And the last one was because there's so many variants for most of these. Yeah, because the mushroom base had 4 variants. And now the bamboo type based one has also 4 variants. So that's already 8, 9, and then 10 with the other 2. Alongside entities, you have these things called residents, which I will get more into depth when I actually start writing them, because I have to figure out a lot about them again. But, long story short, their silhouettes look like humans. So what if I get something evil, where these cactus-based plants look like residents that just stand there, but they're just plain.